His car is $100,000.
Right, Travis, his is like 40 million or 50 million, something like that.
So he got 50 mil separated out of 4 years. That he eating. Mm-hmm. He eating. He's getting moved. He hit the bank. His bank account went up. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? But that's the difference. So now you can say to yourself, do I want to take this contract or what I would rather just go to the UFL and make them pay me $2 million? I can get more money playing in the UFL per year. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He could go make way more money in the UFL. Because now it's about the money, right? It ain't about just playing football now. It's about the business. It's about the business now.
Well, he's going to have some business conversations with his boys. But the thing about it, at the end of the day...
Or is it just the dream of playing in the NFL? Because I wouldn't give a fuck about just playing in the NFL if I could go be the face of the UFL, be the Michael Jordan of the UFL. Mm-hmm. I'm a quarterback, and I can bring all the talent to the UFL because everybody don't make the NFL. But you know how much raw talent is out there that would love to play in the UFL? You know how, Sanders could be the one to make it bigger, create more teams. Okay. He could help it get bigger. Right now, I think the UFL, how many teams the UFL got, y'all? Somebody in the comments know how many teams do the UFL got? How many teams do the UFL got? I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know how many teams in the UFL.
And they're going to go with their dad because at the end of the day, that's their dad. And he hasn't steered them wrong this much. They trust his judgment. And they love him. Even if that means them sacrificing
just playing in the NFL.
Right. Just sacrificing everything, like you said, Shiloh, moving schools and all of that stuff. You gotta remember that's not their agent, that's still their dad first. Mm-hmm. Right? So and they love that's like TG coming here trying to disappoint you. Even if I know we'll fail together, Dad. Yeah. So fuck off. So that's all you got, my nigga. You can't buy that. Niggas don't even have niggas loyal like that in their fucking crew. They said, no, all right, Dad. Even if we fucking don't make it the way we thought we should, you know what I'm saying? I'll go. So if he creates a team, they're going to go to his team. They're not going to be like, bye, Dad. No, I want to be in the NFL. Even if that's what their heart wants, they believe in their dad. So say what you want.
That's why I say if I'm him, if I'm Deion, I'm pulling the power play. If I'm Deion, I'm pulling the power play.
That's right. And I'm pulling the power play because at the end of the day, I am your dad and I want the best. And I can't fuck this up because we done come too long for me to just say, fuck it, and y'all playing the NFL. You really should be looking that way to be like, no, come on, we'll just do our own shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
I could go get us a bigger bag in the UFL right now.
Right.
I could go get my sons a bigger bag in the UFL. Why? Because if they removed Shador off the board, Shiloh was never on it.
Right.
Pay attention.
That's why he was so excited for his brother.
Because he knew they're not going to draft me. They're going to try to clown me.
Right. Because he knew Shador was going to get drafted first, right? But now if it's already... Bro, like I said, the 5th draft, nigga, I'm not going. So, yeah, I'm hyped for you.
Bro, nigga. Bums get drafted in the 7th round.
We watched a whole bunch of people we didn't even know.
It was niggas got drafted that was backups, my nigga.
Right. In the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
A nigga got drafted that only had 400 rushing yards. 400 got drafted.
Right.
That's why I tell you, this shit is about politics.
His time was a bonus. He was just like, okay.
And you can sign as an unrestricted free agent. That really is nothing. That just means you come into camp. That means you're not going to make the team, bro. You want to know why? Because we wasted a draft on 7 people. So them 7 picks that we wasted the draft on come before you. And then we already remember, there's already a full roster. Uh-huh. Every draft, every time you come into a draft, remember the season just stopped last year. Mm-hmm. We had a full roster. Mm-hmm. We do a draft and we do 7 rounds of a draft where we pick 7 players every year. Right. 7 players. Each team able to pick 7 players. Them 7 players is supposed to be somebody's replacement. Mm-hmm. Or if somebody already left. Right. But if you get the camp and whoever your replacement, because remember, just like these people are watching the draft and saying, I'm getting drafted and I'm a quarterback. It's a quarterback on that team right now that's like,
watching.
Okay, they trying to replace me.
I watched the game. I love that show so much because that was an indication of the business, each and every personality of the player. And you remember when Jason Pitt, they was watching all the new recruits, and that nigga had knee problems, scared as fuck. Like, damn, okay, good for you, but nigga, I'm already here. That means I'm gonna lose my job.
Yeah. That mean they getting rid of me.
Exactly.
So if you got 2 quarterbacks on the team and you bring in one, somebody is already the backup. If I'm not the starter already, the backup is like, okay, they trying to put me out of here. Yeah. My job is on the line. So if I don't perform and can't and make sure that they feel like they fucked up for drafting this nigga, I'm gone. So it's always that's why they call it not NFL stand for not for long. Because, bro, every year there's somebody, they're drafting your replacement. Mm-hmm. Every year they're looking for your replacement. So if you're not a star in this league, you see what I'm saying? If your name is not out there and you're not a real character, why you think certain players like O.J. Cinco, Thier Owens started creating characters? Because once you become a household name, then you last a little bit longer.
I can't just be a football player and then run out every fucking game with you niggas dapping it up. No, I gotta stand out.
Yeah.
I have to be a household name.
So you people make you want me.
Right.
I sell tickets. It's almost like I gotta sell tickets.
You are selling tickets. You are. You become your own, you are the entertainer. You come out there, that's why you getting highlights, you doing what you do. You want people to come. Why? Because that keeps money in your pocket and it keeps them happy.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, if I'm Shador, if I'm Shiloh, play in the UFL. Fuck the game up, yo. I'm telling you, bro. If they do it, bro, that I think they could, and bro, it might happen. I've always say shit before it happens. I have that intellectual mind where I think shit. I guarantee you, Dion is thinking about that shit right now. Dion is probably like, you know what? They got me fucked up. Fuck this league. You gonna think my son so you think you gonna make Shiloh come to camp and fight, and he ain't gonna make the team as a free agent, and then you gonna make Shador go in as a 5th round and you gonna make my son go to the worst team in the league. So you think I'm gonna watch my son, my prized possession,
that's what I'm about to say,
get beat up in Cleveland? And this is one of the main things I said, that my son was not going to a team that don't know what they doing. And Cleveland is the number 1 team in the league that don't know what they doing. That's why I'm telling you that this is a clear smack in the face to say, what you gonna do, Dion? You told us out your own mouth. Go look at that interview, y'all. Dion said out his own mouth, my son's not going to just any team. And any team organization that think they're going to draft my son, y'all know that if you ain't the organization, my son don't play for just anybody. He won't be playing. That's what he said. Before the draft, he will not play for you. So that automatically go undermining the system. So you basically saying, if I draft your son and I'm the Cleveland Browns, or if I'm the Giants and we not good enough, we're not a good organization, we're not built for your caliber, then that you're gonna not let your son play for us. And that's
right. Why they put your kids in the D class. Are you kidding me?
Well, now so now we take your son off the board.
Right.
We put him back on the board in the 5th round, right, and we make the worst team in the league take him. Yeah. Is you gonna hold up to what you said, nigga? Now we're gonna show the world that you really ain't who you say you is. Because if you really who you say you is, then you wouldn't let your son play for Cleveland. That's what they testing them. That's what they really trying to do. What you gonna do, Dion? So Dion is sitting up right now, scratching his head every day because he's thinking to himself, he like, I said I wasn't gonna let my son play for just no any fucking team. And they knew I didn't want my son drafted by Cleveland. They knew that. They knew that. This was a setup. So that's why I'm saying, if I'm Dion, I know he probably thinking, how can I fix this? I got to try to make my sons think playing in the NFL ain't the biggest thing now. Let's get this bag. What Dion's had a song called what? Must be the money. Yeah, the money in the UFL. Now we about to take this bravado, we about to take this fame, and we about to go to the UFL, and we about to create something that ain't never been done before. If I'm Dion, I'm sitting them at a round table and I'm saying, You gonna be a star. You gonna be a star.
Well, you got to come up with something because, just like I said, even though his sons are loyal to him and they'll follow him to the ends of the earth, it's a two-way mirror. They looking back at him like, all right, Dad, we down with you. We've been down with you. So now what? Because this ain't what we thought it was.
Yeah, they trying to fuck with
you. Got to show us something. We've been riding with you there. So now, come on, any father, you like.
Well, you know what I'll be doing.
I'm gonna get this, my nigga. I got you. I'll be right back.
Yeah, hey, if it was me, if it's me, I'm taking my kids to the UFL. I'm telling you, if it's me, y'all, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone with an owner of the UFL right now. Do you know what Dion could do for the UFL? That shit would be crazy, bro. Everybody will be watching the UFL now. Dion made this move and took Shador to the UFL. If he takes Shiloh to the NFL, my nigga, and I wish he would have took Travis Hunter. I wish Travis Hunter would say,
fuck that shit. I wish too, but Travis, I'm gonna give it to
bro.
I know. Fuck up. I'll call y'all when I get back
to It's over now. I used you to where I needed to go.
Motherfucker, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Nigga was on the jet.
but if I was Travis Hunter, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. If I was Travis Hunter, I'll go with the family too.
I know that would be a nice.
That'd be dope.
That'd be a
fuck the whole NFL up. Fuck the whole NFL up. The whole everybody be fucked up. Travis Hunter don't want to play. He going to the UFL. Travis Hunter reneges on the contract. He decided to take his talents to the UFL. Man, I'm telling you, do you know what that'd do? Bro, it would do the same thing that it did when he went to HBCU.
Right. It would be exciting.
It would light it up, bro. That's why I said, bro, people not smart. That should have been Dion playing from jump, bro. His plan from jump should have been like, yo, I'm bringing Travis Hunter to the UFL. We about to start this league and turn this league to rival the NFL because we're going to bring talent here that could be in the NFL here. Right. And all you need is one person that should have been a first round pick in one league to go to another league.
Maybe they prepared for that too.
How can you prepare for that?
Prepare for that too. Why? Because like mine sit together in the same fucking rooms. I keep trying to tell you, the D class don't go to the honors class and understand what the fuck is going on. You play chess, right? You know how to play chess. So you have to anticipate the next move.
Yeah.
And a nigga that don't like to be part of the mainstream and follow the rules will eventually try to create his own, right? Mm-hmm. He did that. Now he can he's got the money to do it. He's created his organizations. He even showed you he could create his pool. This is some dangerous shit.
But he don't got to create this. It's already here. But UFL's already here.
It's already there. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying create it like as far as I'm talking about bring more action to it. We already know that you know the players, you know all the teams, all of that stuff. What I'm saying is like really bring it to like how he did the NFL and bring prime time. All you got to do is shift the energy. And if he can grab the people and shift the energy,
he already can do that.
Gravitate them all the way over there to
the UFL.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. He already have the effect of grabbing the people.
Right. And they know that. So they're like, oh, they want to see. Are your sons gonna play? Are you gonna pull them? Because if you pull them, they're not just gonna fucking sit around. They
know they're gonna play somewhere.
Rappers and and then clothing. No, they're not doing that.
They know they're gonna play somewhere.
They're going to play somewhere. So they're playing cards at the table, like I said.
But if I'm Dion, my trump card that I'm throwing out, I'm taking my kids to the UFL. Do not let Shador play for the Browns, bro. Do not let Shador play for the Browns for $500,000 a year. Why let that nigga play for the Browns when you could just take him to the UFL and let that nigga be the face of UFL? He could be the Michael Jordan of the UFL right now. Shador could be the Michael Jordan in the UFL. He'll be the richest nigga in the UFL. He'll be the highest paid nigga in the UFL. You see what I'm saying? Make him the highest paid dude in the NFL. Give him a contract. Let's start getting these posters up. Let's do these billboards. Bro, do you know what? Bro, you know what you could do? Deion Sanders could help expansion teams. We could get more teams. The expansion of the team. Get these cities. get these cities to invest in a team, part of the UFL. We got to get these cities to also put in money for a team. Man, y'all tripping, bro. The U.S.
They got 8 teams.
They got 8 teams.
What?
It's the United States Football League. So imagine Dion come, they could get it to 16 teams.
But that's
right. The NFL got 32 teams.
Right. A way bigger organization.
So they got 24 more teams.
Right.
So exactly. Why we could get more than 8 teams, bro. Dion should be trying to be the man now. Dion should be saying, you know what? I create this shit. I do it.
How do you use that?
Come on, William. You feel me? Niggas should be saying, Dion should be saying, you know what? We gonna do this. We can do this. We could start our own, we could be the face of the UFL. Matter of fact, how much is the UFL worth right now? Look that up. So I know how much money they could pay. How much is the UFL worth? Kimmy about to look up how much the UFL worth.
24 million.
So
it says the UFL, United Football League, has a league-wide player budget of 24 million. Well, this is player budget.
Oh, that's the player budget.
This is player budget.
Okay, so they got 24 million just for player budget.
Right. So it says UFL
so guess what?
Salaries from 5,000, 55 per week.
55,000 per week?
Yeah, 5,500 per week to active players and 25 for inactive players.
Okay, so $5,500 a week. So that's 20,000 a month. Oh damn, I'm about to join the UFL.
And so it's 55 per week for active players, 25 for inactive, with an additional weekly housing stipend of 400. It says the league also includes bonuses for players of the week, all UFL selections.
Oh shit, Keith Jr. could play in the UFL, then I ain't tripping. He still make $20,000 a month. Hey, Keith Jr., nigga, the UFL right there, nigga. Hey.
$55 per day stipend. Training camp is $850 a week.
So you get training camp, you get $850 a week.
Yeah, and the reserve pay is $25 per week. $2,500.
Okay, that's when you hurt.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all better pay attention, bro. Yeah. Nigga be hurt for no reason. Bro,
what you call it?